Hey everyone, Phil Rosenthal here, and boy, do I have a treat for you. Summer's here, and you know what that means. It's time to dust off that passport, pack your bags, and jet set off to, you guessed it, Europe. From the sun-drenched beaches of the Mediterranean to the charming cobblestone streets of ancient cities, Europe in the summer is pure magic. And trust me, nobody does food quite like they do in Europe. We're talking fresh ingredients, centuries-old recipes, and a passion for food that's honestly just contagious. Now, I know what you're thinking, Phil. Europe's huge. Where do I even begin? Don't worry, my friend, I've got you covered. We're about to embark on a whirlwind tour of some of the most amazing destinations Europe has to offer. We're talking iconic landmarks, hidden gems, and everything in between. So buckle up, get ready for some serious wanderlust, and let's dive right in. Welcome to Santorini, Greece, where whitewashed houses perch on dramatic cliffs above the sparkling Aegean Sea. Famous for breathtaking sunsets, Oia is the perfect spot to watch the sky explode with color. Take a dip in crystal-clear waters or cruise the caldera for unforgettable views. And don't miss the fresh seafood, tangy feta, and world-class Santorini wine. Now, while you're in Santorini, you have to explore the charming villages that dot the island. Oia is a must-see with its iconic blue-domed churches and winding cobblestone streets. But don't miss out on Fira, the island's capital, with its bustling shops and lively nightlife. And if you're looking for a bit of adventure, why not hike from Fira to Oia? It's a challenging but rewarding hike that offers breathtaking views of the caldera. Just make sure to bring plenty of water and wear comfortable shoes. Of course, no trip to Santorini would be complete without indulging in some local delicacies. Be sure to try the fava, a traditional Santorini dish made with yellow split peas. And for dessert, you can't go wrong with a slice of baklava, dripping with honey and sprinkled with chopped nuts. Santorini is a feast for the senses, a place where you can relax, recharge, and create memories that will last a lifetime. So, what are you waiting for? Add Santorini to your bucket list, you won't regret it. Welcome to Barcelona, Spain, a city bursting with stunning architecture, vibrant energy, and world-class cuisine. You can't miss Antoni Gaudi's masterpieces, from the awe-inspiring Sagrada Familia to the whimsical Park Güell. And don't forget Casa Batlló and Casa Mila, truly unique sites. Wander the Gothic quarters, narrow streets and hidden squares for a taste of Barcelona's magic. Barcelona is a foodie's paradise. Don't miss the tapas. From patatas bravas to sizzling gambas al ajillo and chorizo, there's something for everyone. For a true taste of the city, visit La Boqueria Market. It's a feast for the senses. And of course, relax at Barceloneta Beach, soaking up the sun and Mediterranean vibes. Barcelona will capture your heart. Pack your bags for an unforgettable adventure. Get ready for a visual feast as we dive into the Amalfi Coast, Italy. Dramatic cliffs, turquoise waters, and pastel villages cling to the hillsides. Positano is the crown jewel, colorful houses stacked on steep cliffs. Wander winding streets lined with boutiques and savor fresh pasta and seafood. Sip local wine as the sun sets. This is La Dolce Vita. The Amalfi Coast is more than charming towns and delicious food. It's an adventurous paradise. Hike the Path of the Gods for breathtaking views, or take a boat tour to hidden coves and swim in crystal-clear waters. And don't miss the local markets. Fresh produce, seafood and wine make the perfect seaside picnic. Bonjour, mes amis. Get ready to fall in love with Paris, the city of lights and love. No trip is complete without seeing the Eiffel Tower shine at night. Art lovers, don't miss the Louvre, home to the Mona Lisa and countless masterpieces. But Paris is more than landmarks. Soak up its charm, stroll the Seine, and savor every moment. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite things about Paris, the food. From flaky croissants and crusty baguettes to delicate pastries and rich cheeses, Paris is a paradise for food lovers. And don't even get me started on the wine. One of my favorite Parisian experiences is to pick up a fresh baguette, some cheese, a bottle of wine, and head to a park for a picnic. There's something so magical about enjoying a simple meal surrounded by the beauty of the city. And speaking of magical, be sure to visit the charming neighborhood of Montmartre. This hilltop district is home to the Sacré-Cœur Basilica. Stunning views of the city and a lively artistic atmosphere. Wander through the streets, watch the street performers, and maybe even get your portrait drawn by a local artist. But no trip to Paris is complete without experiencing the city's vibrant cafe culture. Find a cozy cafe, order a café au lait and a pastry, and simply relax and watch the world go by. It's the perfect way to soak up the ambience of this magical city. Welcome to Dubrovnik, Croatia, the pearl of the Adriatic. Walk the ancient city walls for breathtaking views of the sea and terracotta rooftops. Fans of Game of Thrones will recognize iconic filming locations here. And don't miss Dubrovnik's vibrant culture and delicious cuisine. Now, if you're looking for adventure, Dubrovnik won't disappoint. The Adriatic Sea is your playground, offering endless opportunities for swimming, sunbathing and exploring. Take a dip in the crystal-clear waters of Banja Beach, just steps from the old town walls. Or for a truly unforgettable experience, hop on a boat and explore the nearby Ilafiti Islands. These tranquil islands offer a glimpse of a slower pace of life, with picturesque villages, secluded beaches and crystal-clear waters, perfect for swimming and snorkeling. And let's not forget about the food. One of my favorite things to do in Dubrovnik is to find a restaurant with a terrace overlooking the water and indulge in some fresh seafood. Imagine yourself enjoying grilled fish, octopus salad and a glass of local wine, with the sound of the waves crashing against the shore in the background. But no matter how you choose to spend your time in Dubrovnik, one thing's for sure, this is a city that will stay with you long after you've said do videnja. It's a place where history, culture and natural beauty come together to create an experience that's truly unforgettable. Okay, picture this: Switzerland, land of chocolate, watches that tell time better than any other watches, and mountains. Majestic mountains. And nestled right in between those mountains is Interlaken. Now, Interlaken isn't just some quaint little town where you sit around and admire the view. Although the view is spectacular, believe me, it's an adventure wonderland. We're talking paragliding over emerald green valleys, heart-pumping hikes with views that'll make you want to yodel, and boat rides on Lake Thun that are smoother than a Swiss chocolate bar. And speaking of smooth, the Swiss know how to do a boat ride, right? Imagine gliding across the water, the wind in your hair, surrounded by these towering mountains that seem to touch the sky. It's like something out of a fairy tale, only with better cheese. And listen, if you're lucky enough to be there in the summer, you've got to try the local fish. They grill it up right there by the lake. Simple but delicious. It's the kind of food that makes you want to sit back, take a deep breath of that fresh mountain air, and just soak it all in. For an unforgettable view, Jungfraujoch is a must. It's called the top of Europe for a reason. Ride the highest railway in Europe, winding through the Alps with breathtaking scenery at every turn. At the summit, you'll find snow-capped peaks, sparkling glaciers, and air so fresh you'll never forget it. Never. All right, let's hop over to Lisbon, Portugal, a city that's bursting with colour, history, and the most delicious custard tarts you'll ever have in your life. Seriously, these things are legendary. But we'll get to that later. First, we've got to talk about the trams. These aren't just any trams, folks. They're like little time machines, rattling and clanging their way through the narrow cobblestone streets, taking you back to a different era. And speaking of history, Lisbon is full of it. You've got ancient castles, grand plazas, and these charming little neighborhoods where you can wander for hours, soaking up the atmosphere. And the best part? You can do it all while enjoying some of the most incredible seafood you'll ever taste. And listen, if you're feeling adventurous, take a ride on one of those iconic yellow trams up to the Alfama district. It's like stepping back in time, with its labyrinthine alleys, colourful buildings draped in bougainvillea, and the sounds of fado music drifting through the air. Now, no trip to Lisbon is complete without a visit to the Belém Tower. This majestic tower, perched right on the edge of the Tagus River, is like something out of a storybook. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. The history of this place is incredible. You can climb to the top for panoramic views of the city, the river, and the iconic 25 D'Abril Bridge that looks a lot like the Golden Gate. But don't tell them I said that. And after you've worked up an appetite exploring the tower, it's time to treat yourself to something sweet. And when I say sweet, I mean pastéis de nata. These little custard tarts are like sunshine in pastry form. Seriously, they're that good. Imagine a flaky, buttery crust filled with this creamy, custardy goodness, all dusted with cinnamon. They're best enjoyed fresh out of the oven with a cup of strong Portuguese coffee. And listen, don't be shy about having more than one. I mean, you're on vacation, right? All right, get ready to be charmed because we're heading to Edinburgh, Scotland, a city that's like a fairy tale come to life. You've got ancient castles perched on craggy hills, cobblestone streets that whisper stories of the past, and the friendliest locals you'll ever meet. And let's not forget the festivals. Edinburgh is famous for its summer festivals where you can catch everything from theatre and dance to music and comedy. It's like the whole city comes alive with creativity and energy. But the real star of the show is Edinburgh Castle. This majestic fortress perched high above the city on Castle Rock is like something straight out of a history book. You can almost hear the bagpipes playing and the clash of swords as you wander through its ancient walls. And speaking of history, you can't miss a walk down the Royal Mile. This historic street connecting Edinburgh Castle to the Palace of Holyrood House is lined with shops, pubs, and some of the most beautiful architecture you'll ever see. For the best view in town, hike up Arthur's Seat. The climb is worth it for those sweeping city and Firth of Forth views. Afterward, reward yourself with a hearty Scottish meal in a cosy Edinburgh pub. Try haggis, neeps and tatties, or classic fish and chips. And don't forget a wee dram of Scotch whisky to warm you up. The locals are friendly, always ready to share a story or a laugh. Edinburgh truly has it all: views, food, and unforgettable charm. Prague, it's like stepping into a real-life storybook. This city is overflowing with charm, history, and those little cobblestone streets that just beg you to get lost. And trust me, you'll want to. Speaking of getting lost, you can't miss the Old Town Square. It's the heart of Prague, with its astronomical clock that's been ticking for centuries. Imagine that telling time way before smartphones. Now, the Czechs, they know how to brew a beer. In the summer, those beer gardens are buzzing with locals and visitors alike, all enjoying the sunshine and, of course, the delicious brews. It's a party atmosphere you won't want to miss. But Prague isn't all about the beer, folks. This city has a romantic side, too. Take a stroll across the Charles Bridge at sunset with the Vltava River flowing below and the castle lit up in the distance. It's pure magic. Speaking of the castle, Prague Castle is a must-see. It's honestly one of the largest ancient castles in the world. And it's like a history lesson come to life. You can almost imagine the kings and queens walking these halls. And underneath those cobblestone streets, a whole other world. The Prague catacombs are a journey back in time with layers of history literally built on top of each other. It's a little spooky, but fascinating, just like the city itself. Now, if you're looking for a unique way to experience Prague, hop on a river cruise. You'll get to see the city from a whole new perspective, gliding along the Vltava and taking in all the iconic landmarks. And there you have it, folks, Prague, a city that's both enchanting and exciting, with something to offer everyone. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or just looking for a beautiful place to wander, Prague will steal your heart. Reykjavik, Iceland. Talk about unique. This place is in a world of its own. It's a city where you can practically feel the energy of the earth, what with the volcanoes and geysers putting on a show. Now, I know what you're thinking. Iceland in the summer? But trust me on this one. During the summer months, the sun practically never sets. It's like a perpetual sunset, casting this amazing golden glow over everything. And speaking of golden, have you ever heard of the Blue Lagoon? This geothermal spa is like nothing you've ever seen before. Imagine soaking in warm, mineral-rich water surrounded by black lava fields. It's the ultimate in relaxation. But don't get too relaxed, because Reykjavik has a wild side too. And speaking of adventure, you got to do the Golden Circle Tour. It's a classic Icelandic road trip that takes you to some of the country's most jaw-dropping natural wonders. First up, Thingvellir National Park, where you can actually walk between two continents. That's right, the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates meet right here, and you can literally stand in the middle. Next up, the mighty Gullfoss waterfall, a roaring cascade of water that'll take your breath away. And if you're lucky, you might even catch a rainbow dancing in the mist. It's pure magic. And finally, the Geysir geothermal area, where you can witness the Strokka geyser erupt every few minutes, shooting a tower of boiling water high into the air. It's like Mother Nature's own fireworks show. Wow, what a journey. From the Greek Isles to the Icelandic glaciers, we've covered some serious ground, haven't we? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to pack my bags and hop on a plane right now. So tell me, folks, which of these amazing European destinations is calling your name? Leave a comment below and let me know your top pick. And hey, while you're at it, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our future travel adventures. From all of us here, thanks for coming along for the ride. Remember, life's too short to stay in one place. Get out there, explore, and most importantly, eat well.